I'm gonna give you guys a couple minutes to show up because it's early. I know it. I've been up since 5:30. Have my man, heat's kicking on. Me must be getting cold. I'm actually not gonna let it because I'm not like too cold right now. And it's about 60 something. I don't keep, if you guys lived in New England, you would understand that you do not keep your heat high in an old New England house unless you have infinite amounts of money. So I just turn the heat down so it doesn't really turn on right now. So we're going to talk about recycling today. I'm actually a little prepared with some notes. So I really want to stay on topic. Because this is a super, I'm really passionate about recycling. I won't be crunching my celery for y'all. Maybe a little bit. Let's try to fix this. There we go. Got the cow. Look, oh, I had to take the teats off. It was gross. They were weird. So let's talk about recycling a little bit. Recycling is, let's just stop doing what we're doing because what we're doing is not working. We have this whole recycling system, right? Don't get distracted by the amazing mohawk. We have this amazing recycling system, right? Does everyone use it? Did you know that we ship our recycling off to other countries on a boat? Did you know that? Yeah, we do that. And it's crazy, isn't it? Like, and our recycling frenzy has only caused so much more garbage because the things that are recyclable aren't getting recycled, and they're all just garbage anyway. Some stuff, let's just talk. I'm going to talk, this is the thing that set me off. This is going to be part of my good for your body, F the environment, right? Because this is definitely a contradiction. Wild rice, right? Yummy, delicious wild rice. It's made in the US of A. That's awesome, right? This was like $5, I think. But I have to have wild rice. It is whole grains. It's gluten-free, right? All the good stuff. But I go to look at the recycling on it. It's BPA free, but it's a 7. A 7, right? Probably why? Because apparently people need Velcro. Velcro on your rice. Now, this makes approximately 10 servings plus a quarter of a cup. You do the math. 2.5. Whoa, that was pretty good. 2.5 cups of rice total, right? Dry rice in this bag with a BPA of 7 and an F in Velcro. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Let's talk about BPA. Yay, BPA free. You know what you could have done with this? You could have made a container. If you needed to go all BPA free with your bag, you could have made a small like peanut butter jar container, like Barney's butter. That's a BPA free 1 recyclable with a lid that you can add more product to, that your product could now be put into a less waste bag alternative. That right there. This is just like, if you start looking deeper and deeper into the recycling world and what we're managing as a society, what we're actually recycling, what we're shipping off to other countries, what we're just throwing in the garbage anyway because people don't care. That's probably, honestly, the latter. Now, I don't buy a lot of single purchase, single use plastics. I hate my wife will tell you, I hate single use plastics. We do not buy sandwich bags. If we do buy them, it's on a rare occasion, and I hate them. I buy freezer bags because I have to freeze things, but I reuse them as much as I can. I wash them. I reuse them for different things. One thing I do know that I purchase in bulk that is single-use plastic is these Lindy's cups. Now this, my bifocals, let me tell you. These are an actual, okay, these are a recyclable 5, which is still pretty high on the list. But I could use them for everything. The fact that they are a 5, I can bend and mold and cut and do what I need to. And I save these. So I don't feel terrible about purchasing them. But I know I'm probably one of the few people that save these. Right? Like these in yogurt cups and pudding cups. And then let's just go to like the tubes of things. Like I don't have a kid anymore at the house. I don't have babies at home. But the Go-Gurts, everything that looks like a Go-Gurt, and then the pouches of food where the kids suck on them because apparently we have forgotten to how to teach our children how to eat themselves with a fucking spoon. I'm sorry, but honestly, that's become lazy, and that's my opinion, and you guys can hate me for it, but I think it's gross. I think it's a convenient society that has eliminated bonding. It has eliminated routine with food time. It has eliminated family time in so many ways. Okay? That's all. I'm just going to stop there because that's a whole nother thing. Sociological issue. Waste alternatives. Oh, let's talk about this. Hold on. We're not done. This is a 1. Can I tell you? I bought my wife a cupcake for her birthday because I wasn't gonna cook a whole cake. She didn't want a whole cake, and so I've got some stickers on here, right? But this is like this is a really cool package. As a single-use package, for a cupcake, I totally get it, but it's a 1. Which means it can be recycled really easy. Like, this is durable. Why isn't this a 1? Why isn't this a 1? It's curious on what we put recycles on. And then I buy these. I hate them. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, the cat's like, I love them. This is my favorite. And these are not recyclable at all. These are just garbage. And there are hundreds of thousands of these in the landfill. Hundreds and hundreds of thousands. And the cat says, that one's mine. And what could we do? I mean, it's coming from everywhere. Like, everywhere. We buy it. Like that. That might be the only way that we can purchase an item in single use. K-cups are another story. I hate those. Ugh. They're yeah. Anyway. What can we do? What can we do as a people? Well, I'm not telling you to go out and make lots of investments in things that you may not have the money for. Because the bottom line is, socioeconomically speaking, the people at the bottom are not the people that can invest in all the recycling things. And unfortunately, they are the ones making the most waste because that's what's offered. And it's easy. And when you're worried about surviving, you don't worry about saving the environment. You worry about feeding your kids. And if it means giving them a Lunchable and a Nutri-Grain bar and something outside of a little wrapper. That's what you do. And I respect that. And that's not who I'm talking about. I'm talking about big fucking business. Oops, sorry if there's any kids watching. They slip every once in a while. And I'm talking about consumers who have conscious choice, who can make these decisions in their lives. And those are the people with the money, the influencers. Those are the people that can make changes in the world, that could start making changes, right? So, what can we do, though? Well, how many paper towels do you use? How many paper towels do you buy for your house? I'm not going to judge you. Paper towels, holy hell. They are not made of anything sustainable. We're still cutting down trees. They're not made from hemp, which they could be made from, and that would be great for the environment, but they're not. Paper towels, napkins, right? I don't even want to know. I don't know the last time. I bought napkins actually for my birthday party back in September, and I think I just finally got through them. And I used the napkins mainly just to put oil in my cast iron because I don't want to use my cloth. Otherwise, I have a whole washer full of stuff right now. I have cloth napkins. Cloth napkins. I have a whole basket full of cloth napkins and a whole bunch of dish towels. Oh my gosh, it might make a little bit more laundry, right? And I respect that some people have to go to the laundromat, but not everybody has to go to the laundromat. A lot of people have washer and dryers at their disposal, and they're doing laundry all the time anyway. Throw them in with your towels. I mean, and what can you do with these? Well, a lot of things. They make all sorts of alternatives to plastic bags. You can buy fabric bags. Put your sandwiches in, put your chips in. Oh my gosh, it's clean. You took it out of the washer. You put it in a space that holds clean items. So if you take it and put your sandwich in it, it's okay. If you don't like that idea, do you know how many different containers and sizes? If you order Chinese all the time, these are 5, by the way, I think. It's ridiculous. They're not very recyclable, so we use them. Everyone has the infamous Chinese Tupperware. You can buy containers of all shapes and sizes. Talenti, I do appreciate Talenti for creating. And even this is a 1. Really? Like, I guess I don't understand how this can be a 1 and it's highly reusable. It could, I'm not sure if it's BPA free. But they can't manage to do that with a rice bag. That's a effing 7 with Velcro on it. Like, who's making these decisions? And that's my question is, there are people in offices that don't have to worry about if their kids are going to eat a Lunchable or nothing, right? Or a peanut butter and jelly sandwich out of a bag. Making these decisions. And that's what needs to stop. These decisions need to stop. These decisions are gross. These decisions are doing nothing but polluting our environment and polluting our oceans. I mean, we can make cars that drive themselves, and we can't figure out how to make a bag that's not a 7 with a Velcro to be tossed in the garbage? Psh, come on now. It's called about accountability. And who's being held accountable? Is it my accountability to recycle as a consumer? Yes, absolutely. Guys, knock it off over there. Is it the company's accountability as a big business to produce a product that doesn't harm the environment? Yes, it should be ethically. And if it's not, what the hell's going on? There's a lot of B Corp out there. If you don't know what a B Corp is, go look it up. It's a more self-sustainable idea. But even when I worked at Target and I unpacked the B Corps stuff, it was full of packaging. We can do better. The new Jell-O, it's a hand thing. You just pack it, you buy refills, you buy the one pump, and you put it in and shake it up. That's perfect. The toothpaste bites, those are amazing. I actually need to buy some of those because I want to try them. There are so many alternatives. We have recycle bags. I mean, we're getting back to charge 10 cents a bag for paper bags, which are still paper bags. They're not hemp bags, which could be produced much faster and much more sustainable for the environment. But we're not doing it. But we have the capacity to grow hemp now. In Tennessee, I know at least. Levi's, they're pulling on the hemp train, and that's amazing. Thank you for Levi's for doing that. But what's going on? Why are we producing bags that are a 7? Because it's not staying even in our landfills. Oh, this is staying in our landfills, right? This is getting dumped in the garbage. I don't even want to know what's in so much in the landfill. Thousands of these. And the lids too, which I save also because I'm doing something else with. And I've even emailed Lindy's to say, I use your things all the time. I use them for lots of stuff. My goodness, it's crazy. Oh yeah, well, it's not great to just burn it either, right? Like, that's not good for our lungs and for our environment. But why are we producing it? Why is it being allowed to be produced? Where's the accountability? Right? Do we as a society really need all of these single-time use items? Do we need them? Yes. Do we need Lindy's? Single use? Yes, we absolutely need this in a single use. But can we make this better? Well, look. I mean, Talenti made a 1 and Lindy's made a 5. And I feel like that this is an even better, like, why don't Lindy's just put it in a bigger container? Right? No. Then we'd eat more? What? Because we can't control ourselves? Whose accountability is that? Like, who decided that we needed to portion control everything? Because we're gluttons. And I say we as a whole, like, not even just the United States, but there are definitely countries doing it much better than we're doing it. Where's the accountability? Big businesses don't really, are they on board? Like, healthy for your body, fuck the environment, right? Like, it's a 7. It's a 7. A 7 with a Velcro. This, I'm going to be, actually, I cut these off and I use these Velcros. And I haven't figured out what to do with the rest of the bag yet. And I use these number 5s. And this is a cool number 1. And I feel like this is sustainable enough to be made into this. But why aren't we doing it? I don't know. It's ridiculous. Cloth napkins. If everyone used, I'm not even saying everyone, because respectfully, there are people that cannot do some things. There are people that do not wash their clothes at their house. So there is a limitation to using cloth napkins. Right? At least you would think. Although, when I can say what I would do. They still got those little pump machines. Silly things. The washing machines that you can, eco-friendly ones. We're just talking about recycling. It's a hot topic. When I become the president, I'm getting rid of all the single-use plastics unless it's biodegradable. We can make it that way. Hemp. Hello. It biodegrades. Why are we not doing that? Because the war on hemp has been going on for a really long time. Now, we're just starting to open the gates again. But it's long overdue, right? What else can we do? We could use glass, recycle glass, right? Go back to using jars. Go back to having grocery stores where you bring your containers and you fill the jar, right? I mean, we live in a quirky, and then can we just get rid of styrofoam altogether? Like, because there's nothing good about styrofoam. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. So, yeah, I don't know. I have this idea in my head called What's in Your Garbage? You know, what's in your garbage? I know it's in my garbage. I'm not composting like I should. I do give my friends guinea pigs my scrap food from like all of my celeries and vegetables. But I'm not composting like I should right now. And, yeah, the single use is crazy. We all want to go crazy about our straws. Don't take away our straws. Stupid. Yep. We just need to stop trying to play the recycling game. Because the recycling game is a game. And we need to start reducing the amount of waste we use. Like, reduce our carbon footprint. Like, the cats are playing. Hi, Logan. Reduce our carbon footprint. Because I want this world to be a better place for Logan. And for Logan's kids. And for my grandkids. And for my nieces and nephews. And for my great nieces and nephews. Even though we're probably... How much longer do you think we have here, guys? We're not moving to another planet. I veto that. But how much longer do we really have here? I mean, we've effed this place up pretty bad. Just from our garbage. From all of our Lindy's cups. And all of our bottles and cans. Single-use plastics from Lunchables and Go-Gurts and yogurts and whatever the heck else we've been throwing away. And people just throw things away because they don't work anymore. Because that's what we've been designed to think. We've stopped fixing things. We've stopped reusing things. Everything's become disposable. The earth is not disposable. She's going to take us out. That meteor probably should have come a little bit closer. Give us a little bit more scare. I don't know. Are you recycling? Do you believe in recycling? Are you reducing? Because I'd rather you reduce than try to recycle. Instead of buying convenience products, buy things in bulk and break it up into more than one-use plastics. It's not that hard, but you have to get into the habit. And the habit is hard to break when everybody around you is doing something differently. And that's where recycling becomes radical and reducing becomes radical. So why don't we all become radical, right? Radical reducers of waste. All right. Thank you guys for watching and for commenting. I appreciate you. Drop your comments down below. Give me some ideas. What do you want to hear me talk about? Because I could talk about all sorts of things. You know that. I love you guys. Stay magical. And I'll see you next time.